My name is Cal Elam. This will be my speech of persuasion for COM 181. This is my audience, my wife and 2 children, and we are going to get set up and start. As a father of 2 autistic children, the anti-vaccination movement is something I'm very familiar with. While searching for our own answers for our family, this topic tends to come up often as a potential cause for our children's condition. The movement has gained a large following, but by the end of my speech, I hope to have shown you that the repercussions of not vaccinating your children can be very dangerous. Now, the anti-vaccination movement got its start in a 1998 study by Dr. Andrew Wakefield in a British scientific journal called The Lancet. The study stated that there was a correlation between the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine and developmental delays that contribute to certain conditions on the autism spectrum. This study was found to be completely fraudulent and was actually retracted from the journal. And according to an article in the periodical Vaccine, none of the numerous studies done since then have been able to replicate his original findings. Despite this study being proven false, it gained a following through the internet and social media. Like-minded people built upon their own experiences and beliefs and created an echo chamber which solidified their own point of views but offered no dissenting opinions to challenge their perspectives. Additionally, some celebrities have added their names as followers to the movement, giving it a legitimacy and a face to recruit the uninformed masses. Even though this is a small movement in the grand scheme of things, there are certain ramifications being felt and have potential to get even worse. Before the anti-vaccination movement existed, diseases like measles, mumps, rubella, and whooping cough were all but eradicated in the United States. And they have made a disturbing resurgence in correlation to the anti-vaccination movement to disastrous outcomes. According to Freed's article in the journal Pediatrics, vaccines prevent over 2 million deaths worldwide every year. But if the anti-vaccination trend continues, more people will be affected by avoidable disease and unnecessary deaths. Although the movement seems to be gaining followers, there are some solutions that we can do to hinder its momentum. The first solution is for the medical community at large. In the technological age that we live in, medical professionals are not the only ones with access to studies and journals. Of those publications, an alternate version written in simple language for the layperson to understand should be published in tandem with the originals. This will help give the public a better understanding of the issue and allow them to educate themselves on the matter. Another contributing issue is the miscommunications between doctors and patients. Not only are many patients intimidated by medical professionals, most doctors are not readily available for impromptu consultations. This can lead patients to seek information elsewhere, whether it's from celebrities or the internet. Perhaps if doctors were more communicative or had a patient liaison to address these miscommunications and questions the public may have, this would not be the case. After addressing the issues of the movement itself, there are going to be followers who still refuse to vaccinate their children of their own accord and are putting the public at risk. To combat this growing safety concern, I believe that vaccination should be mandatory for all children who attend public schools. If parents choose to not vaccinate, then they need to find other avenues of education for their children. Perhaps this will dissuade people from skipping their children's vaccinations, which is a contributing factor in the recent outbreaks of these preventable diseases. Despite being based on false information, the anti-vaccination movement has gained a footing due to social media, access to incorrect information, and an inherent distrust of the medical community. The ramifications of this movement are dangerously destructive and can be evidenced through recent outbreaks of diseases that were once considered eradicated. However, we must not give up hope. Fighting back with information and awareness, we can put into effect positive solutions that will help deter the movement's development. Thank you.